Gosh, having a holiday is hard work, isn't it? You need a holiday to get over a holiday. Me and my boy Norm, you know, the one that drives the lorry with the big ears. Well, him and me went on a holiday the other day. It was only a one-day outing, really, but it felt longer. We went with Norm's friend Arnold and his wife Hayes. They got a nice new car. Well, it's not new, really. 1935 model. But it's very nice. And they took Norm and Norm's mum and Arnold's granny. That's old Granny Grigson. Marvellous old lady. Got all her facilities. Yeah, she can fathom anything. And then there was Hayes and the baby and young Charlie and Rover the doggy and me. Not bad for a four-seater. Well, after we'd been going about 2 hours, we start to look for a place to have the picnic, see? And Norm's mum says, "Oh, look, there's a nice place." But we got past it before we seen it. And then Norm says, "How about there?" But it was only a field, so we didn't take no notice. And we went on, and we went on. And after a bit, I said to Arnold, I said, "Look, if we don't stop soon, we're going to get to the end of our tether." "OK," he says, "top of this next steep hill, we will stop." And we did. Well, me and Hayes, we run up the bank to see if it looks nice. And it does, you know, there's a view one way, not too much to worry you. And there's a little river with all pretty white detergent fluff on it. And, of course, the other way, behind us, there's all the traffic going by. Coach after coach. Lovely. Well, it's nice to have something to look at, isn't it? And you could tell it was a good place. I mean, people been there before. So I says, "Come on, everybody." I says, "Out of the car, this is it. Bring the cushions and the picnic basket and the wireless and the Macs and the sweeties and the Sunday papers. And don't forget Gran." Well, you know, she didn't want to get out at first. Well, once she's got her shoes off, she don't fancy another struggle. But we managed her up the hill, 'cause she's light on her feet, you know. Oh, she used to be a lovely waltzer. But she's set in her ways now. What she likes to do is sit at home and brew over the telly, but it's not natural, you know. Hayes says, "Don't give in to her, because once you give in, she's won." Oh, she is hard, Hazel. Got a concrete streak right through her. But she's a marvellous old lady, you know. I said, "Breathe in, Gran," I says to her, "do you good." But she don't like the country, you know. She can't get the swing of it. Well, we settled down and we had our dinner. It was ready quick cheese spread sandwiches and chummy chew choc bars for afters. We seen it on the telly, but I don't know, it was a bit disappointing. Didn't take long either, so, well, you know, we didn't know what to do then. We watched a spider let himself down on his string, and then we lost him. And then we counted the aeroplanes going over, because there's always more on a Sunday. And then the spider found Norm's mum and sat on her. She didn't like it, you know. "Take it away," she says, "take it away." We had to slap her. Well, she don't like wild animals. Do you know, once a moth got into her nightgown with her. But, you know, it breaks the monotony, doesn't it? But tiring, you know, so we put the wireless on so we could have a nice little sleep. And all of a sudden, Hazel says to me, she says, "Don't look now, but didn't we come here in a car?" Oh, I said, I was under that impression. "Arnold," she says, "did you put the brake on when we got out of the car?" And Arnold says, "Don't you worry your pretty little head about the mechanical side of life. That's men's work." "OK," she says, "I only wanted to know." And he says, "Why?" "Well," she said, "because the car's not there no more." And you know, no more it wasn't. We all got up to have a look. Not a jot or a tittle of it. The boys go off to see if it could have rolled down the hill in front of us, and we just sit there and we wait, and we wait. And Hazel says to me, she says, "Where are we?" And I say, "I don't know, dear, but it took us 2 hours to get here, so it stands to reason it must be somewhere." And Granny says, "I'd like to go home now." And I say, "And so say all of us, dear, but we haven't got no car. Looks like we got a nice long walk." And never was word spoken in truer jest. The boys come back, faces long as Lent, not a sign of the car. "Come on," they said, "it's walking." We'd got the cushions, the picnic basket, the Macs, the wireless. Well, we didn't bother with the Sunday papers. You know, they was blue all over the place anyway. Well, we walked to a bus, then we got a train, then we got another bus, and then we got another train, and, you know, we fetched up home about midnight. And to crown it all, the stiletto heel on Hazel's white winkle pickers, it come right off, and she was dot and carry one all the way home. And guess, Next day, a farmer found the car upside down, not as far as from here to there, behind a haystack near where we'd been sitting. Well, you could have thought it could have blown its horn or something. Norm says just as well we wasn't all in it at the time, but I don't know, we might have had our pictures in the paper if we had been. He says, look, you keep your face out of the papers. I don't want to see your face in no paper. It's bad enough in real life. Oh, he is nice.